another F2 race where hopefully we don't get fucked. But it's a very big possibility starting in the mid-pack. Well, we probably will be, because I haven't done much practice. You've not been home all day? I can't be fucked. Here's what it is. We move. What the fuck? What? Tyler, man. If you're watching this, bro, just chill out, man. Damn, started raining heavily again. Full bars. For now. Mixest won't. Mixest's in, what, Philippines? So that's gonna go out the window. Yeah, I'm buzzy. Jesus, hammering it down. I might not be able to go to school tomorrow either. Kinda wanted to. Shit, man. Oh, we're just waiting. We only got 17. At least Jacko's here. My teammate. Hopefully I can get points for the team this weekend as well. Or this week. Yeah, just kind of waiting, you know. It should be starting now. We're missing 4 people, so they're gonna try get people in. I mean, 18. I mean, it's not bad, but you know, it's not what you want. Fuck, bro, this is taking so long. So, yeah, should have started by now, but you know, of course it isn't. As we wait, just I don't know if we're going to be getting underway soon. Oh, and there's lightning. Hopefully internet does not clock out. Major storm. If internet fucks up, then damn, Jesus, I don't know if you can hear that. It's very loud. Alright. Alright. Finally getting underway. People don't even put on the setups so deep. They just know of setups. Alright. Luckily I don't have to change much being F2, but yeah, that's pretty annoying. Didn't take that nearly as far as I could have. That sucks. Lost probably a lot of time too there. And went way too deep. Bozzy is left. I don't think that's on purpose. Come through into Brooklands now, breaking about the 50-meter board, trying not to go too deep. Slightly come back through left field. Try not to get on the power too early, you will spin. Down into Cops now. Just through Woodcote, into Cops. Trying not to lose the back ends. You don't do so. Faria was going to take pole because he's actually insane in F2 cars. Coming through Maggots. Beckett's. Almost losing the back end somehow through there. Early on the power, now through Chapel. Taking a bit of that inside curb. Jacker, our teammate's out, so he's probably spun into the barrier. That's not what we wanted, but being at the back, maybe that's going to help him. Through Stowe. Using all that exit curb. Now into the Vale chicane. Last braking zone of the track. Slight lift through the second part of Vale chicane. Now through... Oh, through Club. Losing the back end. That's not a time we would have wanted. We want a 138 or at least a low 39. Apparently a wet feature race. And the internet's really could get hampered here, so sorry if it does. Storms in the area. Oh, we got P3. We could have got P2. So Tyler is... Wait, is Fariawa not racing? No, he just didn't set a time. So he's doing a last to first. So we got Tyler on pole with a blistering lap time. We could have probably beat Scott, but that's okay. Qualifying isn't exactly the best for us when it's one shot. We make up our time in the race. We're not exactly the best at qualifying pace, so yeah, we try to make it up through the laps. We've got an 11 lap race to start off with the sprint. Should be no pit stops. Obviously could easily get caught up in an instant. Hopefully not. We want to stay on these tyres for the entire race because it's the last time we're going to use these tyres. And we're going to be P8, so top 10 is reversed. So we could easily get taken out. Hopefully not. As we've got a bunch of slower people ahead of us. But we will start P3 for the main race where it's apparently wet. So not too sure how I feel about that. Haven't done any wet condition running. Because you never expect it, really. But it's okay. We'll probably just slap on the wet compound tyre, slap it on traction control for a bit because I don't know what the grip will be. Well, there will be no grip, but you know what I mean.
Put some temperature into the tyres and brakes. You need to keep the engine cool though, so don't go too high with the revs.
I've got... Are these guys teammates? Yeah, okay, we've got the Dams boys ahead. Exest and K. I'm hoping to dispatch these guys as quickly as possible. We got Fiery Hour at the back of the grid. Oh, we've gone for a spin on really cold, hard compound tyres. That's not good, and we have been disqualified. So we're not going to have any sort of heat in our tyres. That is not good. Yeah, we're not going to have any heat in our tyres. That's just because I didn't flick spin it. I should have flick spin, but is what it is. And we're going to probably spin again because cold tyres is the reason we did spin in the first place. But it's okay. We can always come back. No, it's It's not a long race, but you know, it's not a short race, really. Yeah, very frustrating though. So as we just wait for the back of the pack to join up onto the grid so we can get underway. Our teammate at the back there, after colliding with Aussie Powers and Fire Hour and Jacko pretty much both fighting in the championship. Same with Tyler. Tyler's second. He's behind. He's going to be behind us, directly behind. And then there's 2 more people, and then there's me. So I'm only P6 in the championship. I mean, that's not too shabby considering I've only had the 2 point. No, I've only had the 1 points finish. No, 2. Yeah, I've had 2. I had a podium, then I had rough last week in Zandvoort. Go guys, very slow off the line. And we bottled it. Hopefully not going to get collected. We have been, but that has helped us in getting the right way around. But we have got a 5-second penalty for a severe collision.
Okay, slow down. Your delta is negative, which means you are too fast. Reduce your pace.
I mean, not much we could have done. I really don't know. Should I come into the pits, slap on a set of mediums? Would mediums go to the end? I reckon they would. Because I'm going to be near the back anyway. It's not P11. Just to get rid of this 5-second penalty.
Understood, stopping this lap.
I reckon we do. Thing is, will mediums make it to the ends? I want to say they will. So I'm going to risk it, go on the mediums. They're only going to have to do about 7-8 laps. Yeah, we're going to get rid of this time penalty because... Oh wait, no, I don't need to pit and I can just get it removed, like it wasn't my fault. Yeah, I can just get it removed. I forgot about that. We can do that, and because I don't need to make a pit stop. Okay, so hopefully I'm going to get that removed. If not, we're just going to serve it. I'm not going to put it into the pits. So Bozu is still disconnected, but he is in the session, so I don't exactly know if he's taking control of his car yet. We've got Jacko in the pit, so obviously getting caught up in an incident. Luckily we didn't pit and take him out of contention. I hope... I mean, I was spun around, so I couldn't do much, but I really hope Reese isn't too mad, and I hope I can get this penalty removed. Because I don't think I deserve it, really. You know, I just got on the curb and spun it around, I couldn't catch it, and nothing I really could have done. Yeah, it's really raining it heavy out there. outside of my house, so...
Let's catch up to the field a bit. We're dropping too far back. Remember that we need to stay within 10 car lengths of the next car.
Hope it doesn't affect me, but might do so. Might come in this lap, I don't know. Don't think so.
Right, pick up the pace a touch, please. We need to close to within 10
Okay,
car
it's
lengths
not.
of the car ahead.
We are going to warm the tyres on this lap, make sure that they are fit for when we start racing on lap 4. Or at least for the start of lap 4. What is Jacko's just taken out all the brake marks? Maybe took the pressure down a little bit too much for the race. It could have done with a bit more. So I'm kind of struggling to get heat into these tyres.
Let's catch up to the field a bit. We're dropping too far back. Remember that we need to stay within 10 car lengths of the next car. Right, pick up the pace a touch, please. We need to close to
My
within
bad,
10
guys.
car lengths of the car ahead.
I keep losing this, yeah, I'm trying to get into tyres. There's just no grip on cold tyres and I can't really warm them up, it's really hard. I have caught up. Aussie's disconnection is really throwing me off because I can't see that the safety car is coming in, or it should be at least. It's not coming in this lap. So I've got to wait another lap because these people are at the back and can't catch up. That's how the Aussie powers did end up going into the back of Fariao there. Not much I could have done. And Jacko's coming in yet again for another pit stop. So. So under safety car for yet another lap. This is not fun.
Let's catch up to the field a bit. We're dropping too far back. Remember that we need to stay within 10 car lengths of the next car.
Come on, we've got to be coming in this lap. Like, no matter if they've caught up or not, surely. Yes, thank you. So will we be... Okay, thank you, Jeff.
Let's make sure those tyres are up to temperature, and remember, there is no overtaking until the timing line. Stay in position until the green flags.
So hopefully we can make up positions early. We want to be getting Bozzy as early as possible, as he is a AI car. And these tyre temperatures are really struggling to gain heat. Tyres are so cold. Jacko's already up to P12, I don't know how. Oh, he wasn't the one that pit, so that is... So we have gone past Bozzy. Probably gonna let Jacko go in a way that we don't lose out to Fiery Hour. We are on the harder compound tyres, we're going to be slower. We might let him go into Stowe. That'd be smart. Got Nick exceeding track limits warning there. Sadly. I'm going to second one there, so we need to take it safe for the remaining time in this race. Gonna go for a move up the inside of Scott Rice. Beautifully done. Hopefully Jacko can follow suit. As we get a bump in the back. Both drivers going extremely deep. And we've lost the back end yet again through that corner, so that is not good. Scott Rice, I think, has some sort of front wing damage.
We've been awarded a time penalty. We'll go against our finishing time at the end of the race.
They're fighting us really hard here, Scott Rice, even though he's got that front wing damage. So I don't exactly know what he's doing. Got another extreme track limits warning because we've kind of been forced to the inside of the track. We're gonna hope to stay in the points, which is the top 8. Got another warning there, so that's our second warning on these after the third one that we got. Toes Rusters into the wall there. Just up into P7. As we've got absolutely no pace whatsoever with these very cold tyres that can't seem to find any temperature. See, they're still only sitting the low 80s. They need to be up in the 90s. The podium is in sight though. Tyler has run away with this. Oh, the podium is in sight. We probably won't. We've got to get past Jacko and Fariawa, which, unless they crash, probably won't happen. But P4 is still easily on the cards. We've got K and K&M in front of us. K definitely an opposition that it's going to be quite challenging to pass. K&M I don't think exactly such. We have still got that 3 seconds, so we need a gap behind as we're currently not in the points, so speaking. Maybe we are now. And I've got another penalty even though I've lifted off. Gonna get forced out a little bit by K&M. So we've got 6 seconds of penalties. It's not good. Just trying to battle K&M as much as possible. Getting past is going to be a challenge. And Scott Rice absolutely sent one on us. I don't know what he's doing, but he's taken us out of this race. We've gone straight into the barrier. What on earth was he doing? Mate. Fuck's sake.
There's been an incident on track, but officials aren't looking to push for a safety car right now. Just be careful.
Yeah, so that's completely ruined our race now. Got no chance up points with 6 seconds of penalties, so probably gonna just pull into retire here. No, we're going to continue on. You never know, anything can happen, but yeah, I'm not really frustrated. I'm not exactly going to show any room to Scott Rice. I'm not going to take him out, but you know, I'm not going to show him respect as such. He's absolutely, he's sent one on us and taken us out pretty much, so I'm not happy with him. If we can catch up, that is. Beautiful move around the outside of Gogez. Yeah, we've taken ourselves out there. Pretty stupid. But we had no chance of points anyway.
We'll receive you at the end of this lap.
Yeah, I'm not happy. So Tyler is gonna probably come through with this win. Hour is a bit too far behind. Fastest lap by Tyler in the Trident. He's absolutely dominating this race. Got 8 seconds to Farial behind. He does. He almost goes for a spin there. Hopefully he doesn't. I would like to see my friend get his win. Yeah, I'm pretty pissed off with Scott Rice. Yeah. Not much to say. Tyler is going to come through the Vale chicane now. Hopefully he doesn't bottle it through club. It doesn't seem like he will. But Tyler will come through to take a win in this sprint race. Absolutely fantastic job from my friend there and my Italian teammate. Forza Italia, he said. Absolutely amazing job from my mate. Yeah, I'm glad for him. But we've still got the main race to go, where hopefully he can carry form. He is on pole for this. Yeah, so we are starting P3 and it is wet, so that is not going to help in our favour. We don't really want the wet conditions. We're not exactly the best in them in any car, so I am hoping it's not too bad. We are going to turn the tyre temps, the tyre pressures all the way up to make sure we get maximum grip. We are going to turn the SS on just because we probably need it. well, turn it on to medium. Apparently, so we're going to take the wet tyres all the way to the dry phase. And if it does go dry, we will make a pit stop for obviously dry tyres, but we will take off the traction control to gain all sorts of time. We'll see what the grip is like. We'll see what the grip is like.
Clutch bite is good, gearbox is responding normally. Make sure to warm up the tyres and brakes. Warm the tyres and brakes throughout the lap.
On the medium traction control, if it's too slippy, we will just put on the full thing. Okay, it's going to seem to be alright. Hopefully it remains that way.
Rain's easing off a bit, but the track is still going to be wet for a while.
So we've got to make these tyres last all the way to the dry phase. So about lap 9, lap 10. So it starts getting dry enough for the slick tyres. I'm still not really happy with Scott Rice. He says that he was boxed in. I don't know, he just kind of broke way too late, or at least from my perspective. So I'm not going to be a total prick. But, you know, I'm still not too happy, as who would be getting taken out, especially when you're in the points. Alright. Hopefully this is enough tyre temperature. We don't want to be spinning off where... I mean, it doesn't matter too much in the rain. Where we'll be probably spinning off anyway, so... We're going to be doing more donuts than we are laps of racing, probably. But that's what you love to see here on the Vintani F1 channel. Grid is forming.
Grid is forming up. Be patient and watch for the lights.
We've got this. Pretty decent start. In the wet conditions, we have pretty much run Scott Rice out of room there. But it is what it is. Tyler getting really nicely underway. This car really wants to slide. It's okay for now. We are in second place. I don't know if we can get Tyler tyres really quick, and I'm pretty sure he's going to have practiced in this wet conditions. He loves the F2 cars. Tyler does. Gonna take the outside line to avoid the warning. We've already got one. We do not want a second and a third. We're kind of sicking with Tyler, not too much. We are within that 1 second. We have got more pace down the straight, obviously running less downforce. There's absolutely no grip under braking. We've got Mick Zest behind us. And we've got an even bigger gap down to K. We're losing a lot of time under braking here, just not getting the car stopped. The car sliding so much, aquaplaning as it's called in terms of F1. Car's almost gone around through arena. I think we're not going to want to have to put on full brake pressure. That's what caused a lot of this aquaplaning, just more brakes, as it just stops the car. I mean, it doesn't stop the car, but it stops the tyres rotating quickly. Farial already up into P4. I'm not surprised if Jacko's far behind him. I mean, not too far behind him. Farial is probably going to catch up to us. I think that is our teammate gone round at Cop, so if Farial catches up to the back of us, which he probably will, so it's a matter of when he catches up to the back of us, we will probably just send through if it isn't going to cost us 2 zest. We've gone really deep into the Vale chicane yet again. Lapping around the 2-minute mark. Very slow here in the wet. Almost losing the back end under braking. Three times the back end almost went on us there. Not what we would have wanted. We've almost put it round through Cops. Luckily we didn't.
Left of this rain, then we think it's going to dry up. 10 minutes.
So that's about 5 laps, so we're looking about lap 8, lap 9. Gone way too deep into the Vale chicane yet again. We need to brake a bit earlier for that. Just going to pull off to the side. We've got a second warning, sadly, there.
Okay, we lost the position. Tried to keep focus. approaching you at a rate of about 2 seconds a lap.
Kraken seems to be much faster as well. And we have gone, the car has gone, pushing the limits a bit too much. Going to get the exit on Aussie Powers here, coming to Woodcote. Now down the old pit straight and into Cops side by side. Hopefully we don't get Max Verstappen. We're going to take the wide line to avoid the penalty. We have kept the position over Aussie Powers. It's now just trying to recover as much as possible. Getting past K&M next, and then K, and then Mix S, and then if we can hold on to P5, because Kraken, Jacko, Aussie Powers and Tyler all, I mean Farial are all way too quick.
Until our pit window opens, we're going to put you on the full wet tyre.
Got good rotation through there with the wet. .5 is the gap to K&M in the Univertosi car in front.
The gap behind us is 2.0 seconds.
Let's see what that gap can be like coming into Cops. How much can we break that gap down from K&M? Seems like he's actually put away from us a little bit. We got him on exit though. We've got 2 tenths gained out of that corner. Through Cops, almost losing it. There's another 10th out of K&M and his advantage over us.
Check your MFD for a new strategy option. Okay, copy that.
Some Zest rolls back across the circuit. Almost collect him. Luckily we do not, but we are gonna have to gain that advantage back on K&M that we did lose. He's gone really wide through Stowe. That's going to help us catch up. We are within a second, at least for now. Coming into the Vale chicane. Finally taking that and getting the apex for the 5th time round. Only the end of lap 5 now. It seemed like it's gone on forever in this race.
Okay, you're creating some breathing space between you and the car behind by a few seconds per lap.
So we've got K&M and then K, who's only just up the road after we passed the Univertosi car. This car really does not seem stable outside the exit of off the exit of Arena, but is okay. We are maybe managed to catch it. K&M's gone really wide. Are we going to be able to get the advantage? It doesn't seem like it. Maybe pull a switch back. He hasn't gone really deep through Luffield. On the exit and through Woodcote, he doesn't get the exit, and we have cruised past K&M through Woodcote there. That's a beautiful move, and now we've got 1.6 seconds to K. How quickly can we break that down? How quickly can we get past the Dams car of K, our championship rival at the moment. He's only a couple places ahead of us. I believe he is P4. Hopefully we can get past him, get some points back after not scoring in the sprint race due to having been taken out and then taking out ourselves. Really going for a stupid move on Scott Rice. We've gone really wide into Vale Chicane, almost losing the back end on exit there. Quick short shifts up into fourth, making sure not to lose the back end as we almost do through clubs.
We're trailing our teammate by 10.8 seconds.
These guys absolutely blistering it up the road. Probably no chance of catching them. Faria has gotten past Tyler for the lead, and K has gone really wide. We've touched. Luckily no one's gone round, but he has kept the position. We both simultaneously lose the back end through arena. KNM seems like he's wanting to size up and move on us. I don't think it will happen. Are we going to get K on exit here? We don't seem to get the run. We're coming down the old pit straight. We're going to have the slipstream. We're not going to make a move into cops. We're not side by side and definitely not close enough to go for any sort of dive. I do see the blue of the sky forming through the clouds slightly in the distance there. To the west. We're going to have the run on K. K seems to get so much traction out of the corners. And Tyler's come into the pit, so I don't think he's... I don't know if that's for dries, but it seems like he's... If that is for another set of wets, that's very unfortunate because it is going to be drying. And we've gone straight to the back of K.
Available on the MFD. Understood, copy that.
The front wing is slightly gone, so that is going to make life difficult for us. Aussie Power's really caught up because of those incidents. Where we're just stuck behind K, really. We can't seem to find a way past, even though we are quicker, but not where it matters. Into Brooklands now. We really need this exit out of Luffield. We seem to go way too deep into the first part of Luffield. We're probably just going to have to make the move when he goes wide, as he eventually will. Aussie Power's really catching up now, as we've really suffering from this damage that we've got. But we aren't going to change the front wing. It's so much time lost. You gain more time just not changing that front wing than you would changing it.
Box, we're coming in this lap. 5, maybe 10 minutes of this rain.
I think we're going to go to the end if it does not dry up. There is no point in pitting, and if those guys in front do, we have a very good chance at getting some major points. Yeah, we're losing so much decay through the corners that we need to be gaining.
Okay, I think the track will be drying out quite soon. Mind you don't burn out your tyres.
Hopefully we can catch up to Kay in due course. He's coming into the pits though, so I don't know if he thinks it's going to be drying up. Even if it is, I'm not going to be thinking of making a pit stop.
Check your MFD for a new strategy option.
We should have picked this up for fresh tyres. We're going to go for some used mediums to the end. Aussie Powers is up our inside. Gonna have the inside for the first part of arena. We get the exit on Aussie Powers, that's what we needed. Tyler, so close to the back of us.
A new strategy is available on the MFD. Copy. Pitting this lap then, come into the pits at the end of this lap.
DRS is enabled. It's still raining, but apparently it's dry enough because there is no intermediate tyre. I'd say it's still a bit too wet for DRS, but maybe for the dries it's a bit good. So we're going to lose probably a little bit coming into the pits, but so is Aussie Powers. Tyler on the fresh wets. Gonna come into the pits. Let's see how much we can gain. I mean, because it's still wet, I'm gonna leave the medium traction control on until the end.
Go, exit now. We're racing on the exit. Complete, go now.
So what's it gonna be? What is the gap we have to close up? It's going to be too much for those guys who stayed out.
Now. We want to finish the race on this compound.
Okay, who stopped for wets. It's going to be struggling now. So he's really going deep. He's losing traction, all sorts. Side by side, we kind of force him out, but it is okay. Now through.
Check your MFD for a new strategy option. Confirmed.
Yeah, so no point being out on the wet compound of tyre. Those people who stayed out are going to be in big trouble, and we have a big chance at some major points here. P4 in the bag, it seems. If P4 is the case, it's been an amazing recovery from what we have had this this weekend of racing. I say that, I mean the qualifying in the sprint race. I'm going to see if I can quickly change to no traction control, as it's just getting dry enough for me to be able to control the car in the dry, and we'll gain a lot of time out of it. Go guys. Hopey both in the pit, so is Aussie Powers and Tyler. We might even get Tyler here, so this could be P4, and that's if he doesn't catch back onto us by the end. He has got a 5-second penalty. So what's the gap going to be? He's going to come out the pits. It's 3.6 seconds. I imagine he would catch that up, but he's got to make another 5 on top of that. As we almost lose it through arena, that's really going to help Tyler. Our main opponent now is really Jay Kelly. Let's hope we don't bottle it in the closing laps now. The other bottle, kind of. I have recovered though. I wasn't going to get as high as this anyway on pure pace. They're very quick. These guys ahead. It was wet for some point during the race at the start, and I'm not good in the wet, so a spin did occur. Exess is out. Oh, he's in the pits. Yeah, so Tyler is going to get past us here. It's just a matter of if we can stay within 5 seconds. We're going to have 3 laps to do so if he gets past before the end of the lap. If we can stay within DRS for at least a little bit, we will have P4.
Gap to teammate ahead is 25.3 seconds.
He's going to get past, so we're not going to truly fight Tyler here. We're going to let him go. And hopefully just stay within DRS. We don't want to lose too much to Jay Kelly. And we've bottled it. Of course we have, because that's what we do here. As soon as you get onto the stream as well. As soon as you get onto the stream. Fuck's sake. Can you... I'm gonna block you from watching my streams. I rarely spin when you aren't here, Callum. The one time I didn't stream, I won, so maybe I just shouldn't stream and then I get good results, you know? Because not only we've lost Jay Kelly, we've gotten out of 5 seconds from Tyler, so it's going to be P6. K is out of this session. I don't think that's going to cause any kind of safety car. So I believe our teammates actually... Where's Kraken? Is it Kraken on the back of Fiery Owl? I really can't tell. I think it's our teammate on the back of Fiery Owl, so our teammate is on for the win. Unless Fiery Owl doesn't have a 3-second penalty, but they're going on to the last lap of the Grand Prix. It seems like Jacko's going to have to slightly stop behind the Prema car. Going on to the Hamilton straight there. I'm kind of watching the map while racing. He's not going to have the run, maybe through Abbey, but through Farm he can't seem to. He's dropped back a little bit. Through Arena they go. It seems like Jacko's on the outside. He's made the move. He is in front. Going down to the Wellington straight. Farrell gets him back on exit as you would expect, being on the inside. He's going to keep the move. No, he's not into Brooklands. Jacko goes into the lead. And through Luffield now, Jacko's going to have the inside line again. Is a switchback possible for Fiery Owl? Has he got the exit through Woodcote? It seems like he has. Now down the old pit straight into Cops. Fiery Owl has the position over Jacko. Jacko coming through Cops around the outside and through Meckens and Beckett's. He is in front, but that is going to leave him vulnerable to Fiery Owl down the hangar straight. Through Beckett's they go and into Chapel. They go down the hangar straight in towards Stowe. Fiery Owl seems to have the move. Is Jacko going to have any sort of contention? Maybe into the Vale chicane, as we're going to cover off a move here from Aussie Powers. Into the Vale chicane. Is Jacko going to send one? It doesn't seem like he will. Fiery Owl is going to come through to take this win through Club. And Fiery Owl does take the win. Aussie Powers really fighting us here, even though he's got 18 seconds of penalties, just rammed us off the track. We're going to see if we can stay ahead here. And he's gone a bit, yeah. That just sums up our racing. That just sums up our racing, to be honest. We are going to get a singular point for 10th place. Maybe even more because of Aussie Powers. Yeah, we take P9. So that is it for F2. Join us again on Wednesday, where we're going to get a brand new league, the start of a brand new league that I currently own. The pre-season event is going to be kicking off. I'm not going to have too many people, but it is going to be fun nonetheless. So make sure you join me for that.